powerful. We equally take the stewardship of the gifts we raise very seriously. And what that means is that we make sure as a foundation that those gifts are held in our foundation and then distributed to the purpose in which the donor intends them to go to. So as your callers are calling in and making those donations, they can feel very confident that we make sure that the dollars get to exactly the purpose and the mission of the work, which is saving lives, completing more innovative research, training future doctors and clinicians to do the best work possible. It's changing lives of kids.
Radiothon is happening right now. Text keyword all in to 34984 and help kids at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems.
So checking in, getting Ryan looked at, he was experiencing a lot of infections, one after the other for months. And he had some really easy bruising, and it kind of sent some red flags up. So his pediatrician sent us to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital just to get him further checked out. And after having some blood drawn, there was some concerning markers in his blood work. And the doctor came in and said that his blood work showed that there was concern for leukemia. As a family of 6, that was devastating to hear. It wasn't what we were expecting when we went into the ER that day. But Ryan, he was a trooper from day one. He was the strongest little boy, and that's how he got his name, Tough Guy Rye. When Ryan was diagnosed, it was hard because we were still kind of in the thick of COVID. So precautions, we weren't able to always have visitors and families come up and visit. So Johns Hopkins became our family. They took our hand and they walked us through every step. They saw the highs, the lows. They saw our good days and they saw our rough days, and they became our second family and really were just there for us during every step of the way. Donations, every dollar counts in saving children's lives and, giving them support while in the hospital, whether it's for child life or that they have, the means to continue to support the children and their families. And Brea, she's a light. Ryan loved playing with Brea on the floor every day, throwing ice cubes for her and playing ball. It was one of the highlights of our stays.
Well, the first and foremost is that the institute is called the Huff Family Institute for Brain Protection Sciences because the Huff family were donors or are donors and give money and help provide some of the funding for the research that we do and the care that we provide. But we can't do it alone. And anybody who's listening to this who thinks in their heart that they may have some money or a couple dollars to donate, please know that that's going to be a change for a child's life. And that having a radiothon like this, being able to get out the message of the care that we provide here at All Children's is really important to me, and it's really important to the children we care for.
Radiothon is happening right now. Text keyword all in to 34984 and help kids at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems. We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It is the Mike Calta Show, and we are live at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. We are here for the Radiothon, which still has just under 2 hours left, and we're still trying to give you that last push to raise as much money as we can before we get out of here. The phone number, the IDC phone number is 800-270-8642, or you could always text the words all in to 34984. That is all in to 34984. We got Johnny Knoxville from Jackass and Fear Factor is going to join us at 10:20 this morning. We'll talk to him about the new season and new version of the show that is going on right now that he is hosting. And then what? Then we just got to get a big push. We got a big power hour before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Speaking of big pushes, JoJo is here with us. I don't know what that means at all. It sounds dirty, but it's not. You do?
I do push hard.
Did you also put Gio at the top of your list for personality? Yeah. Oh, how great is that?
Gross.
You guys should talk a little bit.
I don't know why everybody's so surprised about
I don't
this.
think these people spend enough time with you is the problem.
I spend time with JoJo all the time.
Yeah.
I talked to, when I was talking to Scotty yesterday and Abby, and I asked her if she's seen any hot guys in the building, and she said, she's only been there 2 weeks, and not really. She hasn't seen anybody. And then he said, well, there's a bunch of people on your show, and I said, surprisingly, Gio is the one that gets all the girls say, oh, Gio's adorable.
Yeah.
The grosses me out.
Yeah. I talk to you 4 hours every day, and I'm not impressed.
I'm not a fan.
Same. Joe
Jerks,
especially.
though.
Not a fan.
Maybe you're saving it for outside the show. I don't know.
Outside of this show, I'm very likable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one-on-one time.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Thank you, JoJo.
Laugh, we joke.
I don't know. I mean, I wish somebody would start asking me to name people's personalities around here.
JoJo, are you telling me that a good personality isn't a guy who taps down his shoulder and then points at his calves and flexes them? That's not good?
That's why you made round 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you got me, Calvin. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's my move. That's all I got.
Listen, if I die in a car accident, you're up.
Yeah.
Using these bad boys.
That's right. That's right.
So I fall below all of that.
Listen,
You're
is
at the
so
top of you're on the
close.
top of my list. If I was to have multiple wives, you're on the top of my multiple
You
wives
have
list.
said that many
Well,
times.
what about Soph?
But it doesn't mean that I have a good personality. You like my personality
That is your
Just me.
personality. Why else do I want you around?
to clean up and take care of.
No, anybody could do that. I could just hire some servants if that was the case.
Nah, it wouldn't be as
Come
good as
on,
You
you're
got a tight personality over there, JoJo.
I'm a big push.
your tight personality. You and Soph and Amanda. That's my dream. That's my dream triumvirate.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Oh,
Order them.
hold on.
Put
my
them in
headphones
order.
are-
How fast do you think they would conspire to murder you?
Yeah, take everything.
Get those three together, and they're like, we don't need him. As long as we can keep cashing checks, just don't let anybody know.
That's
he's
the thing.
dead.
They'd have to cripple me and leave
Right.
me in a room. Yeah.
Oh, you'd get the old knock the feet, like whatchamacallit.
Hobbled. I get
Misery.
hobbled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
misery.
While you're working on your toe in the shower.
That's what they take you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, must have
Now
fallen.
that you were talking about that. Talk about sexy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Visual.
You want to see it? I'll show it to you.
I was like, give me that tootsie.
Yeah. See, I know what gets the ladies fired up. By the way, did you notice I brought Pete up to Catherine Blanford, and she was like, no. She wasn't even. She didn't fall under her spell like most women do.
Not a
No.
character.
No.
Did she see the pool?
Probably not.
That's the thing.
Probably not.
Yeah.
The pool will get you.
Yeah, the fire cauldrons.
That son of a bitch is. He's got the Kavorka right now. He is on fire when it comes to the ladies.
I get it.
I
Well, maybe stop putting it out there. Other ladies could be listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that would make it more.
Oh yeah. Oh, look, it adds to it.
Do you think she would have guessed that Pete drives a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
No.
No
Yeah.
way.
No. Because Pete drives a Lamborghini SUV, and most girls don't even know that exists.
True.
I did not.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Because girls are stupid.
All right.
I had to-
This is what you came over here
Still
for.
not number one? Still not number one?
I said to Pete the other day, he's like, I go, what are you doing? He goes, I just sold my blue Lamborghini. I go, oh, really? He's like, yeah. He goes, I go, what are you going to drive now? He goes, I got another one.
Of course. Yeah.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Must be nice. Hey, you guys are talking about the penis pictures, the
Yeah.
submissions.
Yeah.
Who's judging those?
Oh,
You
step
wanna be
right
a
up.
judge?
Yeah.
Well, why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just curious. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as women, Carmen and I
Yes.
would be very good judges of all.
As two
different
girls who've seen a lot of
kinds.
penises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the befores or afters?
I would like to see them all. Also,
Both.
are you still going to be in the mix? We can try and guess which ones are yours.
I would love to do that now. So my idea was it was to take a picture of just our of the boys.
Yeah.
And line them up, and then take our headshots and line them up, and you had to draw an arrow to
I would
who's.
love to do that.
Yeah, but everybody shot that down.
Oh,
I know.
We could just do that like on the side.
Right. We can do that for
For
funsies.
fun.
Funsies.
You want to go behind the curtain?
All right.
Do you know about that?
No.
So that we did a contest one time with Bert and his wife, me and my wife, Galvin and his wife, and John. Was it John Brennan?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just us three. I think John was there, but I don't think it was.
So we went behind the curtain,
Yeah.
blindfold the wives.
Okay.
They had to reach between the curtain, feel the junk, and describe which one was their
You got
husband.
felt up by everybody's wives?
Yep.
That's the kind of show we are.
That's fun.
No, what's fun is my wife went, "Ew, that's Bert."
Didn't everybody nail it too? It was like
Everybody nailed it.
100%
Everybody nailed it.
accuracy.
Yep.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
Now, when you're doing these submissions, are they flaccid or are they?
So I don't really know. There's going to have to be, and the reality is because it's a contest, there's going to have to be a certain set of rules that lawyers are going to have to type up. So I don't know what the final outcome is going to be. My guess.
I just imagine. I went to law school.
Yeah.
What are you making me do?
I would imagine that it's just going to be judging by looks of whatever is submitted, whether that is in a excited or flaccid state.
Not personality?
Not personality, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here to help judge that.
I love that you're interested.
Yeah.
I follow
player.
Dr. Brown? I don't know, the local guy. I'm friends with him on Instagram.
Is he a plastic
Plastic surgeon.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
does
yeah.
before and after pictures on his Instagram.
Joe Brown.
Joe Brown, yeah. And I'm always like, I'm very curious. It's not as sexy as you think it would be.
No.
It's just for the before you're like, oh my, that's fantastic
It looks
work.
great, yeah.
Yeah. And
All the lifts and
Yeah.
Dr. D, when he has permission from the patient to share information, will sometimes show me pictures of not of the actual patient, but of whatever's removed from them. So whether that is a sheet worth of fat or some sort of tumor or something, that is what I get to see. Yeah. I know it is, but it's also amazing that some people are able to have that much taken off of them and still survive.
I think it's just amazing that human beings know how to do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
like how we figured out the science to be able to pull off
Where
those
to cut.
procedures.
It did start with leeches and drills.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen,
And
but
then
we
eventually-
came to long. We've come a long way,
Yeah.
But even the stuff here that you see in this hospital, like, it's just unbelievable how they have
The
robots
idea that
and
they
just-
can operate on a child while that child is in the womb
I heard that
is
yesterday.
amazing.
It's wild.
Yeah.
That we have the wherewithal to do that.
Or they're like, we have to do something with your heart. Oh, so you're not going to have a scar here? Nope, going in through your leg.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Or your
It's
wrist.
crazy.
That's what they did for me. They went in through my wrist
Yeah.
when they had to check my heart.
Did you think you would be able to shoot webs afterwards?
I mean, you're kind of hoping you have some
try.
sort of magic power.
Yeah, you try.
I kept looking for that hole, and there was nothing there. Yeah, yeah. They go through your wrist, but also the scary thing is that they, if they can't get in through your wrist, they have to go in through your crotch, and they therefore had to shave my crotch before I went in
Did you
there.
feel good about it?
No,
Oh, clean.
Joe, I am not a guy who is shy. I'll show it to you. I don't care if
Okay.
really, yeah.
Great.
But in that state where it has just been forcibly shaved, and then you're laying there, and what they do is they pile like towels on your crotch, like to
Okay.
keep you warm because you're naked, but they pile towels on you. And then after a while, you can't feel if the towels are there anymore. It just got really weird. It was a really weird situation. I kept touching the towel, and the woman's like, "You're fine, you're fine." I'm like, "Okay, I just don't want you guys to see my wiener."
Every now and again, you guys have to go through something. We go through it
Oh, yeah.
all
Women
the time.
There we
have
go.
it so tough. Have it so tough. Where you
We do.
Listen,
don't
I
pay
learned
for
a
dinner
long
or
time
drinks
ago.
or cars or
you will
houses.
not get sympathy with this group for anything.
Will.
Good luck.
Our road has been hard and rough.
Yeah. Try being a 6'4" guy and walking up to another guy and going, "Money, please."
I mean,
Speaking
it
of
worked
hard
at
roads,
work.
What?
I said it worked at work.
It worked at work.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you work here, you have a good salary,
Oh.
you make good money.
Because I'm hilarious.
Have you seen his calves?
That's right. I just went in and flexed them.
Guy drives a Cadillac. I'm not even heard.
I'm going to need a bigger pay.
I go, "Yo, Jason, 5-year contract."
is that how that works? I want to say thank you to some more people who have made some donations, like Steve in Largo, Arthur in Hudson, Kelly in Oldsmar, Todd in St. Pete, Andy in Seminole, Sean in Weeki Wachi, Libby in Hernando Beach, and David in Cape Coral. Thank you to all of you people. If you would like to make a donation, you still have plenty of time to do so. You could text the words "all in" to 34984. That's "all in" to 34984. Or you could always call the IDC telephone number at 800-270-8642. That's 800-270-8642. Those are the numbers.
I do have the update how much we've raised so far.
Give me the update, Gio, as of
10 a.m.
10:16 a.m. on a Friday.
157.
$157,000.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
And
That's
what is
pretty
our
solid.
goal?
As much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
But
on going.
I gotcha.
I'm disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not enough?
It's not enough.
You guys, you're not supposed to disappoint JoJo. I'm just letting you know.
What do I have to do? Feet pics?
Oh.
I mean, I listen.
Get them out there.
What, give me a price list.
I can't do boobs.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm a mother now.
I've seen your feet. No, we don't.
Oh, wow.
What about her calves?
No. What it?
Oh, no. Come on. No. I like the way your wheels.
I just think that for the amount of people listening to this program,
Yes.
that there should be more.
You're saying that
dollars.
even if a dollar
Even
from
a
everybody
dollar.
came in,
and we've had dollar donations,
and we're very happy with that.
100%.
Yes.
$5, $10, whatever dollars.
So you're saying if everybody listening would just donate $1 out of the 2 million people, that would be how much, Carmen?
$2 million.
That's correct. $2 million.
I wasn't listening. I was very
Very
nervous.
good.
Check your math.
Yeah.
Check your math.
Very good.
I mean, for all of our stations and all of our listeners, I feel like we've dropped the ball.
By the way,
Oh, my God. You're saying this is a disappointment. I'm over here banging the drum.
Listen, I just think we can do better. We've done better. I know that we're capable of doing better.
And it's for kids.
It's for children's.
Sick children.
I did not mean to shut it down. I'm sure there's so many people that are yelling at me like, why wouldn't you let JoJo show
Now I'm not.
Is that what you were going to do?
No feet, no boobs.
I was
going to
say, we got cinnamon rolls. You could put your feet in the cinnamon rolls and like take them apart and stuff.
That's gross, but I'd eat that cinnamon roll after. I'm just saying.
There's people out there that would like that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I would do it for the children.
Oh, this is super easy too. You can do it on Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal.
Yes.
Like it's
Yeah.
There's no
I just-
excuse.
Oh, really?
yeah. I mean, it's really
You
they
just
make it.
donate $1?
They made it super simple.
Yeah, that's why. As I was talking to people before, trying to convince them to make a donation, other people were donating because it
Yeah.
is just so quick.
Yeah,
it is so
yeah.
quick.
Apple Pay is the best. It's like Wizard Money. I love it. You just hit the button, boom.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't even really know.
JoJo, who made these? Who's made these?
I laminated them,
Yeah.
but I did not make them.
Why did they spell your name wrong?
No, I was just wondering why she just has staff.
Oh, well, that's par for the course.
Oh wow.
Dan made
Hate
them.
to interrupt.
Oh, yes,
you
Monica.
you have a special guest on the line.
Oh,
Let's go to the hotline and welcome to the show for the first time in a long time. This is the great Johnny Knoxville. Johnny, how are you, buddy?
Hello, show people. How are you?
Great to talk to you. Johnny is the host of Fear Factor, House of Fear. What is the difference now? Whether they have to live in a house now, unlike before?
Yes, they have to live in a house, and there's a social aspect of the game. They have to live in a house, and there's only like 2 toilets for 14 people. That would be my greatest fear.
No, but do you find that because you get to see more of them socially, that people are rooting more for them? Like, do they remain longer on the show for the season, or is it just every one per episode?
Well, instead of one winner each week, they're all competing for the ultimate prize.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
And what has been the worst thing they've had to do so far?
Oh, well, this week there's a paint auction, and it was pretty, they really got put through it. You know, they walk in this room, and there's pictures on the wall of electricity or needles or ice cubes, and if you pick the needles, you get 10 to 12 needles shoved through your forearms. If you pick the electricity, you have to hold these electrified hand grips and get electrocuted to the max. And the one that I thought, I don't know if I could do that. They put this big barrel receptacle on your head and a little rubber thing around your neck, and then they pour in ice water, and you have to endure it for 5 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
that's the thing, after all the things you're worried that you've done in your life, that's the thing you don't know if you could do?
Well, everyone has their irrational things they didn't like on Jackass, and if there was a bit that was in cold weather or cold water, I just gave that to someone else.
Smart move.
Anything with a bull or blunt force trauma, I wanted it, but I just didn't want to be cold.
What is the worst that you've been hurt in the past?
Oh, I don't know. I've had broken many bones, 16 concussions, broke my penis.
You did break your penis.
My eyes popped out twice. I've had all kinds of odd things happen.
When you look back at this now, are you like, at your age, are you like, yeah, all this was worth it, or are you like, I wish we would have went a different route?
No, I mean, for someone with my limited education, it's worked out pretty well for me.
Well, listen, I got to tell you, I am a huge fan of Jackass. I will say Jackass, the movie, made me laugh harder than any movie I'd ever seen in my entire life. And we've become quite close with Steve-O over the years. In fact, Steve-O and I have matching rider tattoos. And Steve-O jumping into the ceiling fan in his house might be one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Because they're just all dumb things we thought about as kids, and here you guys were as adults. It was just so much fun to watch. Like, I feel like I should thank you for all the pain that you put your body through over these years, because it's been wonderful to watch.
Well, I appreciate it, and it's been fun to do, believe it or not. And we start filming Jackass on Monday, so we're gearing up for another.
Really? And at this point, are you like at one point I said to Steve-O, is there going to be a point where you look at it and realize that you've become too old to do this stuff and it's become kind of sad? And then he went around and said that on every podcast he went on and blamed me for it. And I don't mean that. I want you guys to keep doing it. I think it's great.
It's funny with what we do, how sensitive the guys are. You're not counting on that. But,
yeah.
I mean, I was over the hill when I started doing Jackass, so this is our last one, so we're going to go out with a bang.
Nah, you say that, but you never know, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. This is Johnny Knoxville, host of Fear Factor, House of Fear. It's on Wednesdays on Fox, and you can watch it the next day on Hulu. It is good. I have watched it. I'm glad that the show is back. I like the show. I was offered to be on the show one time. I got all the way down to a meeting in Burbank and sat there behind the desk with an NBC executive who asked me to be on the show, and I said no. And he said, why? I said, because I make too much money to drink horse semen on this television show. And there's no way.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you got to do because you love it, not because
yeah, love the game. Yeah.
Well, man, I love you. I met you once before. You were the nicest guy. You're exactly what we hoped you'd be when you meet in. And I love watching the Jackass movies and Fear Factor. And I appreciate you calling into the show today. Check it out Wednesdays on Fox.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on.
Have a great day, buddy. The great Johnny Knoxville, the modern day Evel Knievel.
Yeah,
is what he is.
I can't wait for the new movie. It's going to be great. Because they added a lot of younger people. Remember, in the last one, they mixed in.
Right.
And it was pretty good.
I didn't love all the people.
Yeah.
I didn't love all the new people. I like Rachel, the girl.
Yeah.
I thought she was good.
The big fat guy, Zach, was pretty funny.
I don't remember.
He was the one he tried to jump over. He was on the
Zach.
bike.
What's his name? Like Zach Sabbath or something like that?
Yeah, Zach Ass.
Zach Ass.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. He was pretty
I guess
funny.
that would be. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he was
There's
good.
some good ones.
It was funny when I was younger and before Jackass was on, my dad would use that word in his vernacular all the time. He would
Jackass.
say, like somebody would just say, look at this Jackass, whatever. So whenever we started seeing promos on MTV for Jackass, we were like, hey, Dad, have we got a show for you? I knew he'd hate it.
I never thought I would like this show because I never liked comedy of errors and guys punching each other in the nuts. But then I realized they were really punching each other in the nuts. And then when you see the first movie, the first movie is so bombastic. With Steve-O jumping in the ceiling fan and a lot of times trampoline stuff made you laugh. And then when they would do this stuff, like they'd walk up behind and clip the other guy's hair,
Right.
or they just walk up and punch a guy in the balls, or they'd build contraptions that would punch them out of the wall. And I was like, this is brilliant.
It's funny because all that stuff is funny, and as long as it's not happening to me, I'm totally fine with watching it. But once Steve-O starts doing paper cuts on his mouth,
that was
I don't want to do any of that stuff.
Do you remember when he was in the studio, he was trying to give himself cauliflower?
Yes, with the rolling pin.
Yeah, why? I don't know why he was doing that.
Yeah.
It takes a certain kind of human being to be a part of that group.
Giant hand slapping you in the face, hilarious.
Yeah. Right.
Paper cuts, no, I'm out.
Could you be on that show?
No.
What if they told you just come in and film a movie with us?
But what do you mean? I have to do...
Yeah, but they're not going to paper cut you, but they're going to punch you in the balls.
No.
Yeah, you're just not that. I feel the same way, yeah.
They've notoriously said that nobody on set is safe at any time.
No.
While you're there. They're all,
Yeah,
you're
'cause
always...
directors, APs, they're all doing... Yeah.
In the second one, I think it was, when Bam is in the pit with the snakes,
and
he starts crying, he's like, no. He's really scared.
Well, remember, they get in a limousine, think they're going to a photo shoot, and then they rip open the sunroof and dump bees inside.
Yeah.
Like they think they're on their way to a promotional photo shoot for the movie, and it's completely not.
And it just verifies how stupid men are.
Yeah.
They're just dumb.
Listen.
They're dumb millionaires, though.
Exactly. They made it to where they needed to be on his very limited education.
But who are the real smart ones here? The women who marry these dumb men.
Agreed. Another one they did where that I thought was great was the roller derby in the moving truck.
Oh, yeah.
That
Fantastic.
was great.
Oh,
that was great. Oh, man.
Do you see what they're doing? They did. Somebody did. They said this is homage to Jackass because they set up delivery trucks with packages in the back and wait until people try and rob them, and then they just shut it and take off. And the floor's all greased and stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, we are out here at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. We still have another hour and a half left here, and we're going to try and raise as much money as we can because, quite frankly, JoJo is disappointed with what you guys came up with.
Not impressed. Not impressed.
Not
If
at
you'd
all.
like to make a donation, all you have to do is text all in to 34984. That's 34984. Text the words all in. They'll send you a link back. And like Gio said, you can make that donation with Apple Pay, PayPal, Venmo, credit card. They make it simple for you.
Yeah, on your phone, when you send the text, it sends you back another link to go right to it, and they've got all the ways. And it's literally 2-3 clicks, and you're in.
Yeah.
To
There's
donate.
one you can click, and Joe comes to your house and gets it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick it up.
have to-
He'll pick it up this afternoon.
Take a couple of days, but he'll get you. He'll get there. All right, let's take a break and we'll come back. It is the Mike Calta Show live from Johns Hopkins. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Make your impact today. Call the International Diamond Center donation line at 800-270-8642 to donate right now. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems.
When you make a pledge today, you become part of that Johns Hopkins All Children's family. And that is becoming a dream builder for a child at one of the most frightening moments of their life, or a parent who is scared and exhausted and searching for hope. You're making that hope possible. Your generosity supports life-saving care, both today, and it's fueling the research that leads to tomorrow's cures, the breakthroughs that give families answers when none seem possible. Your gift helps fund innovative treatments, clinical trials, and discoveries that improve outcomes, not just for one child, but for all children everywhere. You may never meet the child whose life you are getting ready to help change, but your kindness will be felt in every step forward, every milestone reached, every future made brighter, because research moved medicine forward. So the community has always shown up for our children, for Johns Hopkins All Children's, and today, right now, you have the opportunity to turn compassion into discovery, hope into healing, and generosity into a lasting legacy.
We're commercial free and all in for the kids. Powered by Clean Earth Systems.
I found out at 19 weeks that I had a level 2 ultrasound, and she was diagnosed with a giant omphalocele, is an abdominal wall defect. She was ultimately born with her liver, stomach, small intestines, and spleen outside of her body in a sac. The doctor that diagnosed it didn't think that she was viable, wanted me to terminate, and I actually got termination recommendations by a lot of doctors. But obviously, you know, I knew it wasn't my choice whether she lived or died. It was up to her and him and who he works through. So we ran with it and kept working until we found someone who was willing to help us, and that was Johns Hopkins All Children's. We checked with hospitals all around the area, north and south along the East Coast, and she was born 6 weeks early with lifeless, and went into her first surgery at less than an hour old, and ultimately spent 10 months in the NICU, 5 weeks of that in a coma, and came home on full life support and lived on full life support for 3.5 years, trached, ventilated, feeding tubes, the whole 9 yards, and has had 25 surgeries to date. She has been in and out of the hospital so many times that I've lost count. The estimated cost for her care when she left the NICU was just over $4 million. She wouldn't be here if it weren't for what they do. And the money that's raised help people like us, help families like us. It helped to provide for her specialty care. It allowed me to leave my job so that I could be with my child. Because for 3 months I commuted back and forth from Tallahassee down here every weekend, sometimes 2-3 times a week, depending on her status. But Johns Hopkins stepped in and paid for our insurance for a few years for Cobra at, I believe it was about $1,500 a month, so that I could be present for her care. And that alone was just, it was priceless to be able to be here with her and then to get her the care that she needs and to make sure that she had everything she needed. And it's all about the education and awareness and providing support for the families, and most specifically, educating the doctors to care for these amazing kids and to give the kids the care that they need.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. This is the 24-hour commercial-free radiothon, raising hope and healing for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in partnership with Clean Earth Systems. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
It is the Mike Calta Show live from Johns Hopkins Hospital. We are out here trying to raise money for another hour and a half for the radiothon for this hospital, and we are off to a great start. We're doing great. We're having a great morning, and we're going to look for a strong wrap up and a strong close.
For sure.
All you need to do to donate money, whether it be as little as $1 all the way up to whatever you decide you want to open up your fat wallet to, all you need to do is text all in to 34984. That's all in to 34984. And that'll immediately send you back a link, and at that point you can make a donation. You could do it from Apple Pay, PayPal, any of the options that you have. Venmo, they're all connected there, and they can all take an easy donation from you. Whether you want to make a one-timer or you want to make a monthly donation, they can handle it all, and they can do it for you right now. It's all in to 34984, or you can call the IDC phone line at 800-270-8642, and you can make it online as well. I'm here with the entire show, and we are broadcasting live for another 90 minutes or so. What else do we have? We don't have anything else planned that we need to do, right?
We got a couple of guests coming by.
Yeah, but I mean nothing.
Show-wise?
Show-wise,
no,
yeah.
Everything's
good.
Catherine showed up, which was a big one. Johnny Knoxville called.
I got to tell you, Catherine.
I'm surprised that she came all the way
drove
over here.
all the way here. Yeah.
Because she's in Tampa.
We gave her the out, too.
The whole time, they were like, no, she doesn't mind at all. I'm like, you sure?
That's
She's
awesome.
Like, yeah. And when she showed up, she's like, oh, no, I'm just sitting in my hotel room. I'm like, cool.
Were you crying?
Yeah.
Why? Bad news?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to take time off? You can.
Yeah, you 100% can.
Yeah.
You can.
Grab a cinnamon roll. Get out of here.
Just don't eat the outsides.
Yeah.
That's mine. We're a cinnamon roll team now. Me and you.
Go, Carmen.
Yeah. Don't stay here.
Okay.
Make me cry.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to hold you? Let's all cry together. Hey.
When Carmen came back, I didn't know whether she was crying or she sneezed or something.
Right.
And I tried not to make eye contact with her.
I was trying not to look at anybody.
I tried to so I could bring it up on the air, but then once I brought it up on the air, I did not get the answer I was expecting.
Yeah, I was trying to hide it, but
Okay,
obviously
all right.
not very good.
All right.
Beat it.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Bye.
Scram, woman. Hit the road.
Sorry.
We don't need you for another hour and a half. There we go. 800.
None of us did it. Thank you. we're trash. We're all trash. What are you bringing her napkins? We're trying to make fun of her.
We haven't taken any phone calls. I mean, I think we could probably
Can
do
we?
that. I'm sure Medicine Man's looming in the wings.
Probably. Did you need to get through?
Well, we were on the air before.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we were on the air before. And we were talking to Johnny Knoxville, and Galvin is situated at the end of the table, the opposite end from where I am. And some guy I don't know who he is, but I think he's somebody important because he's being interviewed on some of the other radio stations. Some guy tried to push Galvin's chair out of the way to get past. Meanwhile, I'm trying not to laugh and say something, but I'm waiting for you to blow up on him at any time because he was ready to push you out of the window.
I figured he was a bigwig, so I didn't want to blow up on him. But I was like, you got to be careful. Like, and then he goes through, and I jokingly push the chair behind him to try and make him sit down.
Right.
And then he walks out that way, which would be the normal way to go. Yeah. Instead of where the guy is in between two tables.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, man. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to reach us on the show. I mean, we haven't talked to anybody at all today, but I want to remind everybody that tonight our band Pitbull Toddler will be at Propagation Whiskey Bar and Kitchen in Plant City. Now, we have not been to Plant City in what I think was 12 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been
it was
so
one
long
of the very first gigs we ever played at Big Dogs.
Changed the name of the place.
Yeah. Same place, different setup.
I saw the setup. Looks good.
It looks great. I'm looking forward to being out there. It's going to be a beautiful night tonight. The weather is going to be a little cooler tonight. It'll be good. And then it dips back into the 30s again next week.
For like 2 days.
Monday,
Monday and Tuesday, high in the 50s, overnight low in the 30s, but then right back up to the 80s. So it's like a quick
I may have to take Monday and Tuesday off.
Yeah.
I really hate the cold weather so much now.
Do you really?
Oh,
it is so invigorating to me. The minute I open the door and I feel it,
Yeah. I think this is the last cold snap they're going to get, but they've said that the last 3 times.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take what I can. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what's going on around here. I'm looking forward to this weekend. We play tonight, and then I don't have anything else that I have to do.
Got a nice UFC tomorrow night happening.
Is that who's fighting?
Strickland? Yeah.
I want to see him get his. I saw that video of his press conference. He's crazy,
moron.
man. It's all act. It's such an act.
He's such a weirdo. They were talking to Dana about it, and Dana's like, "We're in the fight game. I'm not reeling these guys in." It's like they're going to say what they're going to say.
This is Dr. Luis Rodriguez, a neurosurgeon from All Children's Hospital, who's making his way over here to us. How are you, sir?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. It is a pleasure to have you on the show. If you can explain what neurosurgeon can't fix his chair.
How many neurosurgeons does it take?
Mine comes with a pedal.
Yeah. There you go. How are you doing, man?
Doing great, thank you.
Put that right close to your mouth so we can hear you because it's kind of hard to pick up. Yeah. Now, how long have you worked here?
I've been here this is my 21st year.
21st, yeah.
Yes,
Did you know this is always what you wanted to do?
I knew I wanted to do something with surgery.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you a story. My grandmother, when I was 6 years old, said, my grandmother in Colombia, I'm from Colombia originally, said, "You're going to be the doctor of the family." And I said, okay. Years later, I became a physician, and I wanted to do something with my hands. And I always had an interest in the brain.
Can I ask you real quick? Did you know that you had, did you play piano or anything? Did you know you had some sort of skill?
You know, my father tortured me with helping him fix the 1953 Mercury in Colombia. And he was always constantly fidgeting with fixing things. And so when I think I was 8 years old, we had a radio that was a map of the world, and I've always loved geography.
Okay.
My mother and father said that I would walk around with that thing, and one day that radio stopped working, and I took it apart and started fixing it, because that's what I used to help my dad do with his car, and then I realized I enjoy doing things with my hands.
Right.
So when I went to medical school at the University of Michigan, I tried everything else before I tried surgery.
Yeah.
And always in the back of my head, the brain to me was fascinating. So I initially went in and I said, I may do cardiothoracic surgery. So I did a rotation in that. I did a bunch of surgical rotations, and I left neurosurgery for last.
Okay.
And when I finally went to do my neurosurgery rotation, the first day we go to the operating room, and the professor is taking out a small tumor out of a patient's head.
Right.
And he goes and he takes the skull off, opens the covering of the brain, and there is the living brain.
Do you see it for the first time?
You see how I'm getting chills?
Yeah.
Okay. I see the brain for the first time, and I was hooked. And
why do you think that doesn't petrify you like it does everybody else?
I don't know why it doesn't.
You want to know how things work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see how things work, but you can do that with any other surgical field. The brain, to me, I look at the brain and I think look at this building that is behind us, right?
Right.
Look at all the radio, electronic stuff you guys have here to run this show, right? Somebody's brain came up with that.
Yeah.
Somebody's brain came up with the process that led to the process that led to that invention or whatever. And what I was just saying to somebody else a few minutes ago, every day that I get to go to the operating room and I open the skull and I open the covering of the brain and I look at the brain, I have to stop. And I get chills, just like I showed you.
Yeah.
Because I think to myself, I've been given a gift of seeing the living human brain.
Yeah.
And how many people can say that?
No.
So to me, that's one of the things that I find fascinating. You know, I get to touch it and poke at it and do whatever we need to do, but when you step back, that's somebody's child, that's somebody's son or daughter, and the potential in that life that we're looking at, all of that potential is going to come from what's happening in that brain.
Right.
And
so,
to me, that's
what,
just fascinating.
What about the pressure that becomes upon you now? This child, somebody else's child's brain is in your hands. I don't know that too many people can handle that.
Well, you know, everybody in this institution who takes care of a child, and I'm talking about not just doctors or surgeons, I'm talking about the dietitians, the people who help us keep the floors clean, everybody takes it as our responsibility to take care of those patients. That's what makes this institution different than a lot of the other ones I've been to.
Yeah.
And that responsibility is taken very seriously by everybody. And so it's not just me.
Yeah.
When I'm in the operating room, I'm the captain of the ship. Okay, please do this, please do that, whatever. But without my anesthesiologist, without the circulators, without the person who's assisting me in surgery, without the nurses who help take care of the patient before surgery and after surgery, what we accomplish every day in caring for patients wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And so that responsibility is shared. So I never feel like
You don't feel all the pressure.
We want to do well for our patients, but we know that we have a team that is helping.
What is the smallest child that you've worked on? You work on babies? Or?
I have a picture on my phone of a premature baby that fit in the palm of my hand.
Oh, wow.
And we had to do an operation on his back, and then we had to put in a little tube in her head. So she was 25 weeks premature.
Wow.
So she still needed to cook for an extra, 15 more weeks.
Right.
Before she should have been out.
Cook.
Cook in the oven.
So what? So I mean, those poor parents were probably losing hope right from the beginning, and then you guys step in, and that's what you do. That's what you're here for.
We just saw a patient today on rounds in our hospital who was born 22 weeks, at 22 weeks just estimated gestational age. So 18 weeks premature is one of the smallest babies we've ever seen. And today, and we've been following this baby for all the months that she's been here. Today we said, all right, goodbye. We'll see you in the office when you come back. And when we're looking at the brain, I said, wait a second, are we getting this right? Was this child 22 weeks premature? Because that brain looks as close to normal as you could possibly get it, and you don't expect it in those children.
Wow, that's amazing.
So with the job that our doctors do in the newborn ICU and the nurses taking care of those patients, the effort that everybody puts into this is what allows a child like that, who otherwise you don't expect them to survive, to actually
flourish and become,
survive, and actually have a relatively normal-looking brain, let alone everything else.
That is amazing. That's one of the many stories that we've heard in the last 24 hours here and what this hospital does. And I have 2 children of my own. I've said this a dozen times today, and I'll say it a dozen more. The best thing that we have to be thankful for is they've never been here. They've never had any problems. They have 2 healthy children, and hopefully they don't ever need to be. But it's great to know that this place exists, and not just for the elite. This place exists for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You remember what this place was called 100 years ago when it opened?
No.
The Hospital for Crippled Children.
Really?
It started as the American Legion Hospital for Crippled Children. and it's changed over time to become all children's. When I started 21 years ago in 2005, we were just all children's. And then we went through building that building in 2010, and then the academic transformation with Johns Hopkins that has helped us really, and it was a really good hospital at that time in this area. But with this academic transformation, the emphasis on safety, quality, it's really helped us become an even better place to take care of patients.
Can you explain to our listeners who are, these are hardworking people who don't have a ton of money to just throw around but have gone out of their way to make donations today, what that money does and what it does for the hospital?
I can't even begin to tell you. Just as an example, in brain surgery, we use a lot of technology, okay, so that we can take out a lesion while preserving the rest of the brain and not causing neurological deficits, okay?
Right.
The brain is not like the gut. If you have a problem with the gut, you cut a piece, you cut a slightly bigger piece, you can put it back together.
Right.
Can't do that with the brain. You don't have extra. So you have to be very precise. So we use a lot of technology, which is incredibly expensive, to be able to then go into the tiniest little space, remove a lesion or something that is causing seizures, for example. That is the patient can't drive. The family lives in fear that they're going to hurt themselves when they have a seizure. And we are able to localize where that thing is with all of this technology and then go and do an operation that is safe, remove that. The patient does not lose any function, and instead they come back, and after 10, 15 years of seizing every day or 3 times a week, they're seizure-free.
Done. Yeah, that's amazing.
So those donations, the support that we get from the community and from all our donors is huge, because we can do stuff like this. We can get the technology that will help us do the surgery safely.
Forgive me, because my medical knowledge is limited to what I've learned on television shows. Are you doing most of those surgeries robotically, or are you doing it all with your own hands, or what is the science at these days?
So in neurosurgery, we're still doing it with our hands.
Yeah.
We do use robots to help us be very precise in the location where we go and place, for example, electrodes.
Right.
If I need to find out where your convulsion, where your seizure comes from, I need to put in an electrode in your brain, and that needs to be very precise. And so the robot helps us guide, but it's my hand that puts the electrode. We use something we call navigation. So imagine a GPS system that tells you exactly where you are on Earth.
Right, map out the whole...
Exactly, except this thing tells you exactly where you are in the brain. So the distance between your motor function and your sensory function is very, very close.
Right.
And if I miss in one direction, I'm going to leave you weak. Right? So I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure that whatever I put in or whatever I take out, it's in a spot where I'm not going to hurt you. And I can't tell exactly from surface landmarks where that is. So I need a GPS. That GPS system we call neuronavigation. And that, again, it's another system that costs a lot of money.
I was going to say, I bet it's pretty cheap, too.
Get that at Radio Shack?
Yeah, exactly.
How far has the technology come since you've been involved?
Oh, my God. Leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
When I started at the University of Michigan as a resident, we were one of the beta testing sites for the navigation system. And so we would see everything that went wrong, and then what changes we needed to make, and we learned to see when the technology failed and what to do about it. And so now we bring this machine in, we take a picture of the brain, and we're like, oh, there it is. Now we know where we are.
Yeah. Well,
you always hear about money going towards research.
Yeah.
I imagine that's what develops these, the technology that just changes the game.
Correct. And research is very important, but I tell you, if you want to affect patients directly, direct donations for equipment, for the technology that exists out there is key.
Yeah.
Because the research is very important.
Right.
Hopefully I'm not saying something.
Yeah.
Research is very important, but I do clinical research, okay?
Right.
I don't do basic science research. And as a clinician, I see that there are lots of technologies and things that are coming up that can help our patients, but they're not cheap.
Right.
Well, we're hoping to do our part today to raise as much money as we can, and they've made it very simple. All you need to do is text the words "all in" to 34984. That's "all in" to 34984. Or you could simply call the IDC phone number at 800-270-8642 and make your donation over the phone. We still have a little over an hour left today before we finish strong. Obviously, you could donate at any time, but we're making it as easy as possible for the next hour. Anything else you want to share with the people before we let you go?
No, we just really appreciate all of you guys and the support of the community. I mean, this began as a community hospital, and even though we have the big Johns Hopkins name behind it, the people here are local people. We all live here in the Tampa Bay area, and our goal first and foremost is still to take care of ours. Our family, and our family is our community.
Listen, I don't want to push things too far, but we're done at noon if you need us for any brain surgeries after. I'm very good. Look at the size of these hands. I'm pretty good on this. There you go. There you go. Dr. Luis Rodriguez, thank you so much, and thank you for all the work that you do here at the hospital.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show live at Johns Hopkins on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. For 100 years, this community has stepped up for kids. Keep it going. Call the International Diamond Center donation line at 800-270-8642 to donate right now. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. More than 8,000 surgeries last year. Help power that care by calling. Call the International Diamond Center donation line at 800-270-8642 to donate right now. Generously supported by Clean Earth Systems. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. This is the 24-hour commercial-free radiothon, raising hope and healing for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in partnership with Clean Earth Systems. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. I didn't know if we were back. How you doing? Hey, we are live here at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, and we are here for what is the final hour. You've got literally 67 minutes before we're done for the day. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say it.
What?
The next hour.
Oh, next hour. It's not next hour yet, is it?
What is that noise? What's that noise in the background? You hear that? Canadian money?
That's my phone.
I'm like, what is going on?
Snapchat, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Should we not say it yet?
I say it.
Say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then...
Say it.
Well, what are they
going to do? They're going to kick us out?
No. I'm saying we should make them wait.
I mean...
Don't donate for another 7 minutes. I'm telling you to not donate.
No, you donate.
No.
Oh, no.
Don't donate.
Okay.
If we wait till the next hour, we convince this guy from Clean Earth again to match another hour.
Oh, nice.
So we don't want the
dollar for dollar match.
Dollar's only worth $1 right now. If you wait till after 11 o'clock, it's worth $2.
Oh yeah.
Hold it back.
Probably not supposed to say that.
I know, but we're too late. We did it already.
Whatever.
What are they going to do? Like, what are they going to kick us out?
For the next 6 minutes, we'll just go.
Look, all the Eagle guys are the same.
Oh yeah.
We're so perfect. We just make fun of everybody in the room.
That's right. What do you think the perception of us is? Because we're not in the building all the time. We're always making fun of everybody.
I guarantee we're the jerks.
100%.
Yeah.
I really feel that.
Yeah.
Are we the jerks?
They think they own the place.
Everybody's nice to us right now, but I guarantee
You think it's a fake smile?
I
100%.
guarantee this phrase gets said a lot.
Okay.
I know I'm not Mike Kelta.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know, I guarantee. Can I get a parking spot?
Right,
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? That's so. I mean, I'm so. What's the word I'm looking for?
Gay?
Pretty much.
Oh, no.
No, I'm so like. not annoyed, because that's not it. I appreciate it, but it definitely makes me feel icky. I'm icked out by when they like single me out for stuff, and they're like, well, Mike Calta came here. This meeting. Oh, Mike Calta's been coming to meetings for 10 years. Don't make it like all of a sudden I showed up and blessed them at the meeting. You know what I mean? I have to tell you, though, I did have a serious conversation with Open Mouth Sally yesterday, and he is way better than Open Mouth Sally.
I was in the car, and I heard a large portion of that.
Yeah.
And he seemed very normal, which goes back to Galvin's theory, how what you see on social media is completely fake. And he said as much. He goes, I'm just working the algorithms because that's what gets me views.
He's right. Yeah.
But
He
all
said that.
his on-air and all that stuff, personality, and even in front of groups.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? Like, if you have them one-on-one, you're like, hey, dude, what's up? Hey, what's going on? This, that. But then if there's 4 or 5 more people, it's like, what's happening, everybody? You know?
He says it's like it's working, though, for him.
He turns it on. Quite the name for himself. There he is, right there.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I was going back to like what the perception is. He said that he warned the new girl about you and the show immediately.
Me?
Warned
Yeah,
him.
he said that we
warned him. Said, like, listen, they're probably going to talk about you.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, well, that's true.
Right.
They hope. They hope
Sure.
we talk about them.
Like, look at these guys.
Well, it's just like whenever Jason and Chris were over here and we were, joking around and stuff, and I said, if we don't like it, we're not going to say anything about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true.
But I mean, we're joking. JoJo comes over, we joke with her and this and that, whatever.
She's so funny.
Yeah. If we don't like you, we're just like, beat it.
For those of you who are wondering what Carmen went, we don't know either.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yes.
She was just not having a good moment. She had to take off. So, tonight we are in Plant City at Propagation Whiskey Bar and Kitchen. Are you familiar with the set list? Do you know how to play all the songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you practice on your
I
own,
have been
or?
practicing, yeah, but I mean, I still get very nervous when we haven't played for a while.
Don't take offense to this.
Oh.
But it seems like the playlist is always very similar out of all the times I've seen you guys.
Yeah, it's
but
similar.
then you always seem very panicked that you haven't practiced the songs you performed a million times.
Because if you don't play them since December, you start to, does this go here? Does this go here? Which string is this? And you start to forget.
Yeah.
It's thank God muscle memory kind of kicks in a little bit.
It seems like it'd be kind of like reading a bike, though.
It's not. You don't read a bike. You ride a bike.
I'm sorry, reading a bike?
Yeah.
I was a musician when I was in high school.
I mean, you played horns.
It doesn't count.
It does.
No,
We would play songs all the time, and I would go for long periods of time not playing and then go back.
If I brought you a horn
and
right
just
now,
play.
would you be able to play all your stuff?
Of course.
That's funny you should say
Not all the
that.
stuff. That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, I could to a degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like a month off.
I will tell you. So, listen, I play because I like to play drums,
Right.
so I'm playing a lot more, I think, than you are.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, whatever. But I will tell you this. The other day, how long have we been going to Mike's house for the studio and going there? The other day, I text him and I go, no idea what the code is.
Oh, my door, yeah.
No
I've
idea
done that,
what
too.
the
I've got
code-
to the door and I can't
But
remember
you're
the
not
code.
putting it. I'm always putting it
Yeah.
in. I mean, every
I
once in
put
a while,
it in
Joe's.
too, yeah.
Every once in a while, Joe's before me, whatever. But you're getting the coffee and doing that, whatever. So you show up and it's already open. I went and it's the code that I've been putting in every day for I don't know, and I went no idea.
Can I tell you something? I forget. Couldn't tell you what that code is right now. The only way I know it is by the pattern.
Yeah.
I recognize the pattern on the thing.
I
so
forget to go
that's
to
it.
my own house that I go to every day.
Yeah.
I just can't remember.
Yeah, I've gone to that door before, and because I had a couple of different, I have the beach house and the other thing, and I'm like, it's one of these codes.
Because we were rehearsing the one time, and I think it was the middle of Boys This Summer where there's a breakdown and stuff. And we're playing and stuff, and I just stopped and I go, no idea. I go, no idea what that is. I go, I'll have it for the show, though. I just have to listen to it for a second and go, oh, yeah, that's what it is. I will tell you one thing that helps me. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
That helps me tremendously is seeing stuff.
Yes.
YouTube is one of the greatest things in the world because if I hear a song, majority of the time I go, okay, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing there. But if it's a lot of stuff happening at once, if I see the drummer play it, then I go, oh, that's what he's doing. Okay.
You have a photographic memory.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's interesting if your wife wants to look at something, and my wife does this, she'll go, hey, text me the code that you just got, like the security code. All I have to do is look at it, I glance at it once, and I know what the code is.
Yeah.
But I can't do that with anything else. Yeah.
You picture it. And it's there, yeah.
Maybe you should put numbers on your fretboard.
You know who's good at the codes?
Who?
Spanish.
What do you mean?
He always knew the door codes.